Hey everyone, today I got a video about my new favorite types of lures, besides topwater frogs. I love topwater frogs and crankbaits, but these, honestly, would have to top them both for me. So, they're swim baits, jointed swim baits. Whenever they're going through the water, they move like that. Makes it look like a real fish. This one is an H2O Express diving, or not diving, it's a crankbait style, so it still dives down instead of just sinks, but it still makes that little motion, so it's a double kill, because I love crankbaits and I love swim baits, so this one, just a given. And where I fish, I like that natural color, because it's a fairly clear pond. It looks murky, but it's actually not. So, in the perch color, or the sunfish, whatever you want to call that, bluegill, anything like that. Just a natural prey one. Natural prey color are my favorites for those. And then also H2O Express. Their shad. It's a 3.5 inch shad one. Looks kind of like a shad. The colors, not necessarily the same for kind of shad that we have around here, which have more of a bluish tint to them than brown. But still, I've caught many fish off of this lure. This one doesn't dive, it just sinks. If you let it sit, it drops straight down. It doesn't like fall over. Sometimes it does, depending on how deep the water you're fishing in, but generally it'll just kind of sink straight down like that and sit on the bottom. That's what I like. It'll sit on the bottom like that, just perfectly straight up. And then a lot of times that's when I'll get a hit. Like, I'll let it sink down to the bottom, let it stay for about 5 seconds, and start reeling again, and I'll get really good hits off that. So that one, and I have another one that I don't have on a pole right now that's like it. It's just bigger. It looks more like an actual sunfish. So yeah, those are my new favorite types of lures to fish with. They make a really good action in the water. You can fish them really anywhere in the water column. Sometimes I'll fish them from the bottom. Sometimes I'll make them get a wake on the top, where it, except for the diving one. Of course that wouldn't work because it dives down. But the kind that sinks, the shad one and the perch one, they just, if you reel fast enough, it'll get them up to the top. And then you can just make them go straight across the top of the water, making that action, and then you'll get the bass in them up there. I can fish them, let them sink for a little bit, like right after they hit the water, and start reeling in, just not super fast, not burning it, but just kind of in between speeds, not really fast, not really slow, just a constant pace, and that'll get it near the middle. Or I can let it sink down, reel really slowly. If I feel like it gets too high up, let it sink back down. I'll get a lot of hits on any of those. Kind of just depends what the weather's like, if it's cloudy, if it's rainy, if it's really sunny outside. All just depends on that, where the fish are hitting. So that's all I have for you today, and this is just kind of be like a quick fact series. And again, I'm still waiting for the right day to go make some videos out on the water. I don't have the best camera in the world, but for the time being, I'd like to give a shout out to Matt Rhodes Fishing, the Bass Hunter 34, and Lake Fork guy. Those are my 3 go-to channels for YouTube. Like, just if I need to look up something, I'll go to theirs first, see if they got it, and if they don't, I'll go on to some other channels like Cat Cam Bass or Kevin Burlington, channels like that. Just guys that do a lot of bass fishing videos and they know what they're talking about. So I think that's all I have for you today, and go catch some fish.